Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are well. Today I want to give you a message that's definitely changed your life. Let's begin and stay with us. Here I tell you 10 habits of highly successful peoples. Why are some people successful than the others? You see, you don't decide your future. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. Habit number 1: clarity of purpose. Every truly successful person begins with one thing: clarity of purpose. Without a sense of why, even the greatest achievements can feel empty. Purpose is what keeps you moving forward when obstacles show up, when the road gets harder, when motivation fades. It's easy to set goals, but goals without meaning are just tasks. Purpose gives those goals life. It gives them direction. It's the difference between waking up each day just to get through it, or waking up with the drive to create something that matters. When you know your why, distractions lose their power and setbacks lose their sting, because you're not just chasing success for the sake of it. You're chasing something bigger than yourself. And that sense of meaning becomes the fuel that sustains every other habit on the journey to success. Habit number 2: discipline. Discipline is what separates those who dream from those who do. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes depending on how we feel, but discipline is steady. It shows up even when we don't feel like it. Successful people understand that small, consistent actions compound into extraordinary results over time. They don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect mood. They commit to the process and keep showing up. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's doing the work on the days when it feels uncomfortable, tedious, or unrewarding, because deep down they know that progress often happens quietly, long before the results become visible. That's why discipline is one of the most powerful habits of success. It turns ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes, and it makes sure that momentum never dies. Habit number 3: resilience. Resilience is what allows successful people to rise every time they fall. Failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour, a lesson, a chance to adapt and grow. The truth is, nobody succeeds without setbacks. What makes the difference is how they respond when things don't go as planned. Instead of being crushed by rejection or discouraged by mistakes, they ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I use this to become better?" That mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones. Resilience doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. It means choosing not to be defined by the struggle. It's the quiet strength to keep moving, to keep believing, and to keep trying, even when the path is uncertain. And it's in those moments of perseverance that true success begins to take shape. Habit number 4: focus. Focus is one of the rarest qualities in a world full of noise and distractions. Successful people understand that saying yes to everything dilutes their energy, while saying no to the wrong things protects their ability to give their best where it matters most. They don't chase every opportunity. They prioritize the few that align with their purpose and values. Focus is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters deeply and consistently. It requires the courage to block out comparison, to resist the temptation of quick wins, and to channel energy into building something lasting. When attention is scattered, progress is shallow. But when focus is sharp, even small steps add up to something remarkable. That's why focus is not just a habit. It's the discipline of honoring what truly deserves your time and energy. Habit number 5: continuous learning. Continuous learning is a hallmark of every successful person because they know growth doesn't end with a diploma or a job title. They remain curious, always asking questions, always seeking new perspectives, always open to being challenged. Success isn't about having all the answers. It's about staying humble enough to realize there is always more to learn. The world is constantly changing, and those who thrive are the ones who adapt by expanding their knowledge and skills. They read, they listen, they observe, and they learn not only from mentors and books, but also from failure, from experience, and even from those who disagree with them. This openness keeps them relevant, keeps them sharp, and keeps them moving forward. Because in the end, success is less about what you know today and more about your willingness to keep growing tomorrow. Habit number 6: empathy. Building strong relationships is at the core of lasting success. No one achieves greatness alone, and the most successful people understand the power of connection. They invest in people, not just for what they can gain, but because they know trust, loyalty, and support create a foundation for growth that lasts far longer than any single achievement. These relationships aren't built overnight. They're nurtured through consistency, honesty, and genuine care. Successful people listen more than they speak. They value collaboration over competition, and they lift others as they climb. The strength of their network isn't measured by numbers, but by depth, by the people who will stand with them when challenges arise, and who will celebrate with them when victories come. True success is not only about what you accomplish, but about the people you choose to build alongside you. Habit number 7: adaptability. Adaptability is what allows successful people to thrive in uncertain times. Change is inevitable, and those who resist it often find themselves stuck, while those who embrace it discover new opportunities hidden within challenges. The most successful people don't cling to rigid plans. They adjust, they pivot, and they reimagine their approach when circumstances demand it. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning principles. It means being flexible in execution while staying true to purpose. It's the ability to remain calm when the unexpected happens, to see possibility where others see disruption, and to move forward with creativity instead of fear. Life and business rarely unfold in straight lines, and adaptability ensures that even when the path twists and turns, progress doesn't stop. In fact, it's often in those unplanned detours where the greatest breakthroughs are found. Habit number 8: gratitude. Gratitude is a habit that keeps success grounded and meaningful. The most accomplished people don't measure their lives only by achievements or milestones. They take time to appreciate the journey, the people who walk alongside them, and the opportunities that shape their path. Gratitude creates perspective. It shifts focus from what's missing to what's already present, from chasing endlessly to recognizing the value of now. When you practice gratitude, challenges don't disappear, but they become easier to bear because you're aware of the blessings that still surround you. It builds humility, reminding us that no one succeeds entirely alone, and it fuels positivity that attracts even more opportunities. Gratitude doesn't just make success sweeter, it sustains it by keeping the heart aligned with what truly matters. At the end of the day, success without gratitude feels empty, but success with gratitude becomes a life of fulfillment and meaning. Habit number 9: courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite it. The most successful people are not the ones who had all the answers or felt completely ready before taking the leap. They are the ones who embraced uncertainty, who stepped into the unknown even when the outcome was unclear. Comfort zones feel safe, but they keep us stuck in the same place, repeating the same patterns. Growth requires risk, and risk always comes with discomfort. Every bold move, every leap into unfamiliar territory, is an opportunity to learn, to expand, and to discover new possibilities. Fear will always whisper reasons to stay where you are, but courage is what silences that voice and allows you to move anyway. Success doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from daring to take risks that others are too afraid to face. Habit number 10: management. Time management is one of the most valuable habits of successful people because they understand time is the only resource that can never be replaced. While money, opportunities, even energy can come and go, time moves forward no matter what we do with it. Those who succeed are intentional about how they spend their hours. They prioritize what truly matters instead of filling their days with distractions that don't bring them closer to their goals. They know how to say no when something doesn't align with their vision, and they focus on the few things that create the greatest impact. Managing time isn't about squeezing more tasks into a day. It's about ensuring the right things get done. The discipline to value time is what separates those who drift aimlessly from those who create lasting results. Because how you spend your time ultimately defines the life you build. At the end, success is not defined by a single moment, a single victory, or a single achievement. It is built through habits. Habits that shape who we are and how we show up every single day. From clarity of vision to discipline, from resilience to gratitude, these are the choices that compound over time and create the foundation of a life well lived. The people we call successful are not extraordinary by chance. They are ordinary individuals who consistently practiced extraordinary habits. And that is the opportunity we all have. If we choose to cultivate these habits, to live with intention, discipline, and humility, success will not just be something we chase. it will be something we embody. Because true success is not about reaching the top, but about becoming the kind of person who deserves to be there.